Are we driving?
Oh, we can talk about it.
I made a decision to turn back because the visibility at roughly 18 miles up here, but as we got further south towards the fire that has just apparently broken out, normally I'd be able to see like Mount Rainier poking up. I couldn't even see Mount Rainier. And I just didn't like having to fly in visibility where I can't see the horizon with terrain. That's just not a good combination. So, made the decision to come back, and we're talking about actually driving down there.
So a little over 4 hours.
I would rather turn around and come back, have the option to drive, as opposed to get down there and then get stuck for God knows how long.
This channel is about working on aircraft and flying those airplanes. So come take a seat and let's go for a flight.
Holy crap. So we made it out of shipwreck in one piece. I'm amazed at how much stuff they got here. Crazy.
Great
Anyway.
stuff. Great place.
Keep going on to Hood River.
You know what?
What?
Driving's for chumps.
Yeah, we should be flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's called woodlawn. It's got a reputation.
I don't see it.
See the windsock?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Is that close to the freeway?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you've got whatever this water treatment thing is here,
yeah.
and at the very end, you've got that hill up there. So that's why I've never really wanted to go in there heavy.
Yeah.
Wow. You can't even see the gorge. Look at that.
It's a little cooler. See where the little notch is between this hill and the far hill? So that fire is just on the other side of that, and you can see all the smoke just coming over the... So that's one fire, but most of the wind is blowing it out towards the water, like the ocean. This isn't too bad out here. Didn't exactly get to fly to Key Way, but we drove in and got to see what the gorge looks like. So we're off to the Dulles for our hotel room. So we'll see you in the morning.
Now, the closest hotel we could find was in the Dulles in Oregon, and that is largely due to the fact that This event is so popular that there aren't enough hotel rooms for all of the participants. In addition, it is salmon season on the Columbia. There are tons of boats all spread out trying to catch that savory fish.
Bill goes and gets his hotel room like 6 months in advance. Morning.
Morning, how you doing?
Good. We tried to fly here, but the smoke was a little bit too much.
Yeah,
so
I know, it's been a little bit of an issue.
So we have friends that flew in Thursday. Can we go down there and park?
Tell them you have an aircraft here when you pull up to this gentleman named Tony. On
Okay.
the left here.
All right.
They'll get you the spot right.
Are you a Tony? Are you Tony?
That's Tony.
Yeah. Hey, we have an airplane over here, so
Oh, okay.
we're the cleanup crew.
Okay. Where did Denny direct you?
He directed me to you to
Oh,
park over
okay.
here somewhere. Okay.
Well, we finally made it to Hood River, and we're gonna go grab some breakfast. We've seen and met a couple people here, but we're gonna make some more rounds after breakfast. Hood River, 2024.
What are you building? A wire. Nice. How's the top ribbon?
Flew this thing to Alaska, 17 years old.
That's incredible. Yep, that's you.
61 now. Look.
Has the airplane been pretty much the same, or has it changed?
Exactly the same. No, it's exactly the same as 1980.
That's awesome. That took a lot of guts.
Yeah, well, at 17, you're fearless.
I know.
Now, I sold the plane up there when I was 19 because I'd gotten so much trouble with the FAA. I didn't have a pilot's license. So, I mean, the only one in history to have their student license suspended for 3 years. They didn't think I was old enough.
Oh.
So I sold the plane up there, and 26 years later after that, I got on the internet and I found the plane again and got a hold of them and bought it back from a guy. I didn't know who he was, different owner than I sold it to, and I flew it home 26 years later.
Wow.
26-year round trip.
So as expected, the turnout wasn't quite as great as we would hope to because of the smoke, but there still are some fantastic examples of airplanes, and we're going to show you some of those coming up here now.
Right there.
We gotta go to the FBO and wash these boobs off, or their tennis shoes.
Okay.
I would love to have it. Yeah, can we go take a look at your fairground?
Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't seen it before.
Well, I remember him saying that was number one.
You mind giving us our dinner tickets?
Yeah, or at least go sit by the door. Don't get lost.
Yeah, you can look inside. You guys can go inside.
Yeah, just inside and be very careful.
And this is a water plane. Yeah, you will. Hey guys.
So, despite the lower than last year's turnout, a good variety of airplanes did show up this year. And to give you some context, all of the spots in this field had been taken last year.
That's called a carbon cub. They're built over in Yakima.
working good. Yeah.
But it's less to pay by an 85 to start, by 65, 100 so. Yeah.
Mr. Good,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm polishing this.
Yes, that is a constant with this airplane,
No, it's not really polishing, just getting the bugs off.
right?
James Good came up from California, but mostly we talked about was our video and camera gear.
And this is 4K and
Yeah,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that's a
and it gets just, it does really well. I put extended batteries on it. I will fill up the car before the battery dies.
About what?
There's another cloud going.
This?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you flown in this frame? Perfect. Dude, the power to weight ratio is like amazing. Like it is everything you want except for the roll.
I want to know more because I would love for this thing to be perfect.
Yeah, I would too. Oh, thank you, Lars.
Well, I figured you would enjoy a little stick time, more than just 30 seconds straight.
I want to get a.
Get into your angle. Got it? Be careful of the oil over here. That's what I'm cleaning up. Okay. You got your angle?
I think so, yeah. Let me shoot it from the other side. That lighting's really bad. Okay. That is so cool.
You have to be very flexible to fly in that plane.
Oh, I bet, yes.
Because you saw how the steering wheel was moving?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Pretty basic. No IFR.
I think I saw
He was.
It's amazing this the bungee guard.
Oh, is that right? It's amazing. The intricate detail work. Yeah, labor was cheap back then. Not so much now. Not so much now. Yeah. Lightweight. Where's the blower?
Right, the internal, but
This looks like the carburetor of the fuel pump.
you can tell where the blower section is on the ground.
Yeah.
I think you're right. This looks more like a reduction.
why it's a Y. Yeah, Y designations they weren't experimental, they were developed.
So this might look like a Stearman, but this was actually made by the St. Louis Car Company. It was developed to be in competition with the Stearman. If you notice, there's rivets all along the fuselage.
Would issue a limited contract, and then they would take Y aircraft,
do fly-offs or whatever,
and actually
So we're making a little pit stop here in Maryhill, and it is smoky. I'm glad we're not having to go east because it's much worse there. So hoping all our friends make it home safe, and we're just gonna meander our way back home. So it's always better safe to drive than fly if you're not sure. So I'm just taking my own advice, and we're gonna make it home safe. So with that, may all your flying or driving be good flying or driving. Key in the ignition. Park. Brake set. Engine clear! We've got an education on peaches. What two peaches are alike. Yakima, here we come.